Hey everyone, this is Steve Ward. In this video, I want to do a comparison of capture cards. So in a previous video, I had compared the Elgato Cam Link 4K to the Canon USB Webcam Utility to my built-in Surface Laptop 3 camera. And I think there's a pretty clear difference there when you compared all of them to the Elgato capture card. But I got a pretty good question on that first video where somebody had asked, what about a cheaper capture card alternative? And so I thought that was a great question, and I ended up getting, on Amazon, I got a $30 capture card. This one does not go to 4K, but it does do 1080p at 60 frames per second. And what I've been shooting at when I've been posting on YouTube is also 1080p at 60 frames per second. So this was a really good way to kind of compare the Elgato at $130 to this other capture card alternative at $30. I'll also put a link in this video to the very specific capture card that I'm using here. If you're interested in it, feel free to kind of take a look at that as well. Hopefully you like this comparison. Let me know what you think. I'm curious about your comments. When I've looked at the video from the Elgato to this other one, I think that they're both pretty good, but love to kind of hear what your feedback is as well. So this recording is with the Amazon alternative. Once again, the Blue AVS video capture card. This one goes at 1080p, 60 frames per second. I thought it'd be a really good comparison. So the Elgato Cam Link that I was using previously, I think that's about $130 on Amazon. This one's $30 on Amazon, so it's much cheaper. And I think it's interesting to kind of just take a look at what the video is here compared to what I was previously shooting at. Now, once again, this will not go to 4K, whereas the Elgato one can. So if that's something that you need, the only way to do that would probably be with the Elgato. But if you want to do 1080p at 60 frames per second, I think this might be a good alternative. And we'll kind of take a look and you can compare the two videos and see which ones you like better. I wanted to put one last video in here just once again to compare the Canon Webcam Utility compared to the capture card alternatives. I think once again, you'll notice there's a huge difference when you compare a capture card to the USB software that comes with Canon. And the other thing to kind of keep in mind too is the resolution is significantly less with this approach. So if you go to their website, they'll say that the resolution is less than 720p. So if you're comparing the capture card, that gets 1080p at 60 frames per second. With the USB method with the Canon WebDriver, you're going to get less than 720p only at 30 frames per second. So once again, just the quality is significantly less with this option. And now I'm back to using the Elgato Cam Link once again with my camera. I hope you appreciate this video just to at least see kind of a comparison of different options you could use with the Canon M50 Mark II. I think it's really interesting when you compare the Elgato to the $30 alternative on Amazon. Once again, I'll put a link of that in the description below. If you have any questions or comments on this, please feel free to put them in the comments as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.